Hello students, I want to make this video to teach you how to do the annotated bibliography. Someone recently said that in an email to me that they thought you needed 10 sources. For this one you only need 8. I'm not sure if some of the documentation says 10, but you do only need 8. So I want to go over this with you so that you can see exactly what I want. This is a sample annotated bib done last semester by a student. It is a 10 source annotated bib, but don't worry about that. So as you can see, it's sort of an MLA format, although it is single spaced and double spaced between elements. So this is single spaced, this is single spaced, this is single spaced, but you see the spacing between the elements here. That's totally fine. It enables you to get more on a page. Double spacing this makes it actually harder to grade, and it makes it slightly less useful. If you see the title is Annotated Bibliography on, this one's Red Bank Cycling Infrastructure, yours would be whatever your topic is. Annotated Bibliography on childcare, Annotated Bibliography on polyamory, Annotated Bibliography on the importance of physical fitness, annotated bibliography on, I'm trying to think of what else your topics are. Anyway, so then the next element is this works cited citation. So if you got sources from the databases in the library will do this for you, which just makes the databases incredibly awesome. So all you have to do is hit cite and then MLA 9th edition, and it will spit out this citation for you, which you can then just copy and paste here. Notice that this is in alphabetical order. So alphabetical by last name of the primary author, which is C. So Campbell, comma, Richards, comma, and this is the second author, Margaret Whitkins. Then you have period, open quote, title of the article. This tells you that it's an article because it's in quotation marks. So this would be what I call a baby title. Baby titles are in quotation marks. Baby titles fit inside mother titles. So this is a journal, or this is the website or whatever, and it contains this baby title. Mother titles are always in italics. And then comma, Mar 2004, that's how months are abbreviated in MLA. So the next element is the date, and then the website. Notice the hanging indent. Hanging indent means that the top line is against the margin. This is your margin. And then the next lines are tucked in, thus forming a diving board or something that is hanging over. So that is a hanging indent. Why do we do that? Because when we make a list of these things, you want this sticking out because that's what you're looking for. And that tells you that this is a new source. All right, the next element is you double space, then you have the word summary, double space, and then you have a 100 to 150 word summary of your article. This one's a little bit longer than that, but I just really want 100 to 150 words, and you just cover the main ideas. This article is about, and you really want to, your first line, you want to say what the article is. This journal article, this web article, this podcast, this blog, this newspaper article is about, or covers, or explains, or whatever. So you want to say what it is, and then you just want to give a brief explanation of what the article covers, what the source is doing, what its purpose is, what its main ideas are. You don't want to copy things, and this students sometimes get into a lot of trouble. They, especially in journals where the source is annotated for you, or the abstract, there's an abstract given. Don't copy the abstract. So it will ping as plagiarized and you'll get a 0 on it. So you want to be very careful. Okay, after you've done the summary, then you double space, type the word usefulness. This is where I want you to say, how am I going to use this in my paper? You know, you want to say, I'm going to use this report. I'm going to use this article. I'm going to use this website to support my claims that. And so you want to, don't repeat necessarily this in the summary. What I want to know is, how are you going to use those ideas? What claims are you going to support? And then another paragraph, I would like you to explain, what rhetorical appeal does this source help you to implement? Is this article giving you some sad stories that you can use to evoke sympathy in your reader? Is this giving you data that you can use to appeal to the logic of your reader, to reason? Are there examples given? That's logos. So how does this source help you implement a rhetorical appeal? And the way all this fits together is, in your summary, if you tell me down here that you're going to use this source because it gives you lots of great data, you should mention the great data here. Do you see how this person said statistics right here? Oh, I can't highlight. Statistics here, and then statistics here, right? And then, now this is kind of an error. He didn't actually give statistics in his quotes, which I would have liked. All right, so that's how you do the usefulness. Then you move down here to quotes. You have the word quotes, you double space, then you will literally copy things from the source. This is not very hard. You copy things that you think might be useful in your paper. Now, this is where people lose points. You put these pieces that you copied, you put them in quotation marks, and you cite just as you would an in-text citation. So you have to know how to do in-text citations. This one is a 2-author source, Campbell and Witkins. So Campbell and Witkins is what goes as the citation. Now, pay attention. This is very important because you'll lose points on this stuff. Open quote, the quotation, close quote, open parentheses, in-text citation, close parentheses, period. Period is at the end. Notice, period is at the end. It is not here, it is here. It is not here and here, it is only here. Okay. Here's the next one. This one does not have an author. But notice, it's still in alphabetical order. The next one, first one was Campbell. This one's cycling, CY. So that goes after Campbell. There's a title. This is perfectly acceptable. There is no author, so you go with the next thing, which is the title of the source. Because it's an article, it's a baby title, it's in quotation marks. Open quotation marks, cycling health benefits, period, close quotation marks. On the website, Better Health Channel, comma, the website is in italics because it's a mother title. The date, 30th, so day, month, year, that is appropriate. Quotation mark, or a comma rather, and link. Summary. Usefulness. I can use this page to argue blah, blah, blah. And this does not, credible. So that's ethos. So he's talking about ethos there. Usefulness here. And quotation marks. Now, here we go. Title. The title goes in the in-text citation. Do you see that? Open quote, close parentheses, period. So whatever, this is popping from one page to the next. Whatever is here, whatever is in the element 1 spot is what goes in the in-text citation. They should match perfectly. Damiana, comma, Christian, baby title, mother title, date, link, summary, usefulness, rhetorical appeal. See, logic. Use the word logic there. Quote, open quote, quote, close quote, open parentheses, Damiana, close parentheses, period. Repeat. here is an et al. So Lusk, comma, and C, comma, et al. When you have more than 2 authors, you don't list them all. You just list the first one, comma, et al. Notice Lusk, comma, et al. In the quotation. In the in-text citation after the quote. It used to be that you'd list up to 4, I think, or maybe 3. And now they just cut it down to 2. 1, 2, or et al. That's it. Here's one. Quick Facts, Red Bank City, Tennessee. Quick Facts. You don't have to give the entire title, just the words by which it is alphabetized, really, like the first word or 2. And that's it. It's very, look, here's Schoner and Levinson. So Schoner, comma, Jessica E. and David M. Levinson. Schoner and Levinson. Schoner and Levinson. Transportation Design Guidelines. Transportation Design Guidelines. This is a lot of detail. It's just a lot of little picky details that if you can master this, you have learned quite a bit of things, quite a lot. Well, I hope this was helpful. And